Hello, welcome to How to Draw Celtic Knots with your host Jason Bellchamber. This is the second portion of drawing an Anglo-Saxon wolf. And again, Saxon art predates and was greatly influential to the golden age of Celtic art. What we're going to show you how to do is to put these three parts into your grid, and then it will repeat, and then you can do it indefinitely around the border of a page or in just a single line and make it a repeating border. So the first part here, you can see that the snout, just basically draw the outline of the shape. Then you can see the ankle, or the hip, the back hip, coming down like so, and the rest of the leg. Then draw the rest of that snout. You can see it might be a little bit longer, but just do it lightly in pencil. On the next part, you can see the eye, right about there. There's the one part. And you can see the paw, just the outline of the shape. And the next portion of the front paw, and the shape of the neck. Let's start with the outer one, then that shape, and then we're on to this grid here in part 3. It'll go up. This part goes up. Then you've got the back paw. And here, actually, I'm just going to erase that. It actually goes up. And here's the other paw. Repeats up here. Basically is this sort of shape. Now we're into 1 again. So you've got the hip, and then the snout, then the leg going through the mouth, and then it connects here, then the rest of the body gets up at the hip, and this one terminates here. Now over here we've got 3 again. So, I'm just going to start it from the back of this hip here. Goes up. Follows the contour. I'm going to change the angle a bit here so that you can see that the paw that goes in the back, it almost starts to suggest a very basic knot pattern. And the Saxons didn't draw triskells as well as the Celts did, or the Picts in Scotland. But they did have a basic form of knotwork that didn't exist during Roman times. So now that we've got the basic shape, I'm going to use a slightly darker pencil than my 4H. Should be nice and sharp. And just shade this in rather than with the grid. Like that, so I'll get the head shape complete. I guess his eye would be more right about there. Then you can see the body's got this line that surrounds it. So I'm going to draw that inside line all the way back to the hip. And the line that goes around. Stop it right there. Now the bottom line. I'm going to draw the inside one first. It's right to the hip. Draw around the shoulder, that leg. And the bottom part there. Let's draw this front paw here. He's got a bit of an angle. It stops there. Now let's get that. It's not really claw, it's paw. Spread it out a bit. You can see it's kind of got the flat spots. It's got 3 fingers. Then we're going to do this belly. So I'm going to do this inside line first. I'm going to draw a line that's parallel. Like that. Now, let's do the front snout here. Now, let's do this back hip. Almost goes to the bottom and then starts to go up. Alright, we want to repeat this angle back here. Now this back paw, you can see it has, if you look at the photograph online, I found it on Flickr. It has 3 fingers as well. And then to the outside paw there. Try and repeat the snout shape here. Keep it the same shape. Don't worry if it's not exact. If you want. Alright. We've got all of that part. Let's do number 3. We can see 3 here and here. Oops. That's just a little too close. Side line first. And then outside line. And the bottom line. It stops at the next hip. The bottom line. And then the claw of the back paw. So it's like 1, 2, 3, and then the front shoulder. So that's the basic shape to do it. In the next segment, I'm going to show you how to ink it.